Welcome to the Architecture History Podcast, where we will explore the stories and designs behind some of the world's most iconic buildings. In today's episode, we'll dive into two of Florence's most significant and historical Renaissance palazzi, the Palazzo Strozzi and Palazzo Medici. Let's begin with the Palazzo Strozzi, located in the heart of Florence, commissioned by Filippo Strozzi, a wealthy banker. In the 15th century, the Palazzo Strozzi was designed by the renowned Florentine architect Benedetto da Maiano. The construction began in 1489 and the palace was completed in 1538. The Palazzo Strozzi is a massive rectangular structure that spans over 3 floors. It has a plain facade and its design reflects the Renaissance style. The palace's ground floor is a rusticated stone base, and the upper floors are decorated with square windows and rounded arches. The Palazzo Strozzi has a beautiful courtyard with the central well and loggia on the ground floor, in which you can see the Pietra Serena, or gray stone decorations that include beautiful cornices, pilasters, and arched windows that are beautifully carved with floral and foliate designs. The palace's interior spaces are grand and elegant, with large halls, vaulted ceilings, and intricate decorations. The main entrance leads to a grand staircase that takes you to the upper floors, where you can find a series of interconnected rooms that were used for entertaining and socializing. The Palazzo Strozzi also houses a vast collection of famous art pieces, including Madonna and Child by Filippo Lippi, Portrait of a Young Man by Botticelli, and Adoration of the Magi by Fabriano. Moving on to the Palazzo Medici, located in the San Lorenzo district of Florence. The Palazzo Medici was commissioned by the wealthy Medici family in the 15th century and was designed by the architect Michelozzo di Bartolomeo. Construction began in 1444 and was completed in 1460. The Palazzo Medici is a massive rectangular structure that spans over 3 floors. Its facade is also decorated with smooth stones and features a rusticated stone base. The palace's ground floor has large square windows, and the upper floors have smaller, round-arched windows. This palazzo also has a beautiful courtyard with the central garden and loggia on the ground floor. The stucco decorations here are particularly impressive, with delicate floral motifs and intricate scroll work adorning the walls and ceilings. The courtyard of the palazzo is also richly decorated with stucco ornamentation, including pilasters with Corinthian capitals. The interior spaces of the Palazzo Medici are grand and luxurious, with lavish decorations, frescoes, and sculptures. The palace's main entrance leads to a grand staircase that takes you to the upper floors, where you can find a series of interconnected rooms that were used for entertaining and socializing. The Palazzo Medici also houses a vast collection of famous art pieces, including David by Donatello, Birth of Venus by Botticelli, and Doni Tondo by Michelangelo. In conclusion, the Palazzo Strozzi and the Palazzo Medici are two of Florence's most significant Renaissance palaces, with unique architectural designs and rich histories. Both palazzi feature grand entrances, beautiful courtyards, and intricate interior spaces. They also house impressive art collections, including works by some of the most famous artists of the Renaissance. Whether you are interested in architecture, arts, or history, the Palazzo Strozzi and Palazzo Medici are must-visit destinations in Florence. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Architecture History Podcast, and we hope you join us next time for more stories and designs behind some of the world's most iconic buildings.